everybody here, and today it's going to be another episode of how to train for growth. Today specifically about your arms. I'm going to show you some really heavy exercises and some pump sets to show you how to utilize your blood flow, get a good pump in there, to show you how to use your nutrients to grow your muscle the best ways. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to do biceps. We'll move on to triceps. First exercise of the session is going to be the preacher curl. So let's get to it. The second exercise for biceps is going to be like almost like a V-bar, kind of like a semi-hammer curl kind of cable movement. So the first exercise is the preacher curl, which really allows you to put your bicep in its weakest state, almost allowing you to just get tucked right under the pad to your elbow and put your fibers in a really isolated state so you can really get the maximum tearing and damage in there. You can load it with very little weight, meaning that you can emphasize that stretch and squeeze and really do some damage. This exercise is going to, again, eliminate all kinds of ego lifting. What we're going to do is we're going to keep it to a relatively light load, which is still going to keep strain on the bicep, keeping good proper form all the way to the bottom and all the way to the top, really getting that blood into the muscle. Third exercise, we're going to really overload it with some weight. Nice, good old-fashioned exercise. Barbell curls. Let's hit it. You know me, I'm all about the FST7. We're going to kill biceps up. Now the final movement will be a hammer curl, 7 sets of 12 to 15 reps with a 30-second break. Really get the blood in there and allow us a nice pump. And let's get ready to rock triceps. Excellent way to finish off your biceps is to get all that volume. Let's smash it. Okay, so now we're done with biceps. We're going to move on to the tricep section of the workout. The first exercise we're going to do for our triceps is a cambered press down. The reason for that is similar to the reason why we did the preacher curls for biceps on the first exercise, just simply to get some blood into the tricep in a way that it is extended and at a weak point. It's fully stretched and it's fully contracted. You're going to keep your back straight. You're going to stand with your ass pointing outwards, like it's an invisible wall there. And then you're going to make sure to press it all the way down to lock your elbow out. You're going to bring it up to around a 90-degree angle, just a bit higher, then come back down again. Let's go. So the next exercise for triceps is what I call a Dallas style extension. We're going to get the rope and we're going to lift it above our head. We're going to extend it fully. The reason for that is where your shoulder and your tricep meet, where your tricep enters into your shoulder. If you lift your shoulder up high, it's then going to put your shoulder at its weakest shortened position, and then you can really work the tricep with a minimum load while it feels like a massive load. So what we're going to do is we're then going to load this up. We're going to do set by set, feel the weight, find a nice working set, and then really squeeze that tricep. Let's get it done. So the second to last movement for triceps now is going to be a weighted machine dip. I'm going to slowly progress to stopping using the assistants. The first set I'm going to be assisted, second set I'm going to be less assisted, third and fourth set I'm going to use my body weight and really make it difficult. I'm going to really get a lot of load on my triceps, and a lot of that is going to rely on my body weight. So this is better than a dip on a bench or a dip on a machine. If they are a neutral grip, that does work the triceps slightly differently. And it also works more naturally to your body in the way of, if you were, say, pushing yourself out of a swimming pool, a more natural movement where you'll pull yourself up with your triceps, as opposed to, say, pushing yourself up on a dip or on a cable machine dip. So let's really get to it. Let's work these triceps nice. Following on from the weighted machine dips, I am rinsed. My triceps are pumped and it's nearly all over. But the last exercise we've got to do is the overhead tricep extension. Now, the reason for this is, what we're going to do is, referring back to the method I was saying before about the overhead one-hand Della style, is because of where the tricep is to the shoulder. We're going to utilise that method, and anatomically we're going to make great use of that fact. What we're going to do is the same movement again, but with two arms. We're going to use the FST7 method to really get the blood in there and finish off the triceps at its weakest point. Let's do this. Finish strong. Woo!